And now there are questions on whether actress and BJP leader Sonali Phogat was murdered. This after the Goa police has also filed a murder case and the family Divya alleges foul play and they're in fact demanding a CBI probe.
Right. In fact, this is after her autopsy report that states that she has suffered multiple blunt forced injuries on her body. Her body has been brought to her residence in Haryana's Hisar and the cremation ceremony will be taking place today. And to get more details, we have our colleague Ghazali joining us. Ghazali, 2 arrests have been made so far, including her personal assistant. But before we go to Ghazali, let's just listen to what the family had to say.
मर्डर का मुकदमा 302/34 FIR नंबर है इसका 134/22 पुलिस स्टेशन अंजना में दर्ज करके तफ्तीश शुरू कर दी गई है। हमारे जो फीमेल ऑफिसर्स ने बॉडी का फिजिकल एग्जामिनेशन किया है उसमें कोई शार्प एज्ड इंजरी नहीं है।
जिस तरह ये अब केस दर्ज हुआ है, FIR दर्ज हुई है, उसी के बेस पे कार्रवाई और हमें हमारी बहन को न्याय मिले।
पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट में क्या है?
बॉडी इंजर्ड है और चोट की नहीं।
परिवार के लोग जैसा कहेंगे वैसा हम करेंगे, क्योंकि ये चीज हमने तो उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए अपना एक विषय रखना है। हमारा परिवार के लोग आके हमको लिख के देते हैं।
Ghazali joining us. Ghazali, 2 arrests have been made. Take us through the background of the 2 people who've been arrested.
See, these 2 people are supposed to be the personal assistant who started working with Sonali Phogat a couple of years ago, and one of them, Sudhir Sangwan, is said to be the key accused as per the probe and as per the complaint by the family. The brother of Sonali Phogat, who reached Goa after her death, had given in a written complaint that he suspected that it is the handiwork of Sudhir Sangwan, one of the personal assistants who was there with Sonali Phogat in Goa. And Sonali, perhaps hours before her death, had contacted one of the family members here in Haryana saying that she was feeling uneasy. Sudhir has perhaps mixed something in her food, and then she went on to say that Sudhir was also responsible for one of the theft at her residences in the past. And what is more grave in the complaint later, which has been given to Goa police, was that Sudhir has also allegedly raped her 3 years ago, filmed the act and kept on blackmailing her. So these were the allegations which have been put in the complaint, based on which the FIR has been registered under section 302 and naming both the accused. And what is more ironical is that both governments in both the states, in Goa and Haryana, is of the BJP. But here in Haryana, when the Chief Minister, Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, was asked yesterday that the family is demanding for a CBI probe, so will Haryana government proceed over it? Will they speak to their counterparts in Goa? The Chief Minister appeared a bit evasive, saying that if I receive a written complaint, then only I'll proceed for it. Why it is ironical? Because since the news of her death came, or the family received this report that she has died over there, they have been suspecting a foul play over her death, and each and every family member who has spoken to the media has clearly said that they want a probe by central agency, CBI, but they don't want the probe to continue in Goa. But yesterday, when the body arrived, when her brother was taking her body and came and reached here in Delhi, he gave a soundbite to the media saying that as of now they are satisfied with the probe, but if they see that there is no further development in the probe, then they will certainly go for a CBI probe. Now, another catch in this entire episode is that the Goa police says that based on the complaint of her brother, the FIR has been filed, but in the complaint it's also mentioned about rape. So why section 376 has not been invoked? Now, this was also asked to the Chief Minister of Haryana, because in the complaint it was mentioned that the rape incident had happened 3 years ago. So perhaps will Haryana police or Haryana government proceed over it? Will a new complaint will be filed over it? So the Chief Minister said that if the family approaches, so it was the same approach. Now, right now what we are hearing is that after arriving here in Hisar, the dead body has been kept here. If you can see behind me, that's the post-mortem kaksh, or the post-mortem cabin there where the dead body is kept, and after some time the body will be taken to her residence, which is around 6 kilometers from here, and after that once people start paying their respects, the cremation will also take place. So the exact timing of the cremation is not known yet.